How over am I? Hello, it's me, Sohla. I'm back. And once again, I'm gonna be challenged to make a dinner and dessert in 1 hour with a mystery ingredient. If you saw the last 2 episodes, I had Oreos and string cheese. So I'm really excited to see what's happening this time. This one looks heavy. There's like a lot going on here. No, it's not bananas. Potatoes! Oh, that's why it's so heavy. What a fantastic ingredient. I'm gonna start with dessert because that's hard. I don't know any desserts that use potato. This is kind of a difficult ingredient because potatoes take a minute to cook. I need a second to think about this one. This is hard. Oh! There's a restaurant called Oishi, and they make their own potato chips, and then in a wok they toss it in a mixture of honey and butter, so it's like really nice and sticky. I think it gets a little bit of chili flakes, and they serve it with ice cream. That's gonna be our dessert. Yes, that is good. Dessert, done. Okay, dinner. One of my favorite things is potato tacos. That doesn't feel like a balanced meal to me. You know what does feel like a balanced meal that I would do with potatoes? A Spanish tortilla. Maybe we can do a little tapas spread. Ham, consultation please?
Potatoes!
You're so excited.
Potatoes.
Okay, so for dinner I was thinking tapas. Make a little tortilla, we got some bread. Maybe we get a little bit of, canned fish and stuff. Mm-hmm. We'll do a little marinated olive situation, huh? Ooh, we could do like a little marinated tomato kind of thing. Perhaps something green. Something green sounds nice.
Sounds great.
And then for dessert, honey butter chips with ice cream.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think I can make potato chips and tortilla in an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna slice the potatoes first.
Yeah, and just have them sit in cold water.
And keep changing it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna buy like half of it and zhuzh it up. Really, the only thing I'm making is the tortilla and the honey butter chips. And then with the sardines, the anchovies, the olives, the vegetables, I'm just kind of zhuzhing them up with some fresh olive oil, lemon juice, that kind of thing. So I think it's gonna be pretty chill. So there's like not a whole lot going on with this. I don't know. Do I say that every time?
All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Start the timer.
I think it started.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it started. Okay, so I'm gonna start by preparing my potato chips. But russets, because they are so starchy, they have a tendency to get really dark. That's why we're gonna rinse. So potatoes do oxidize like immediately, so whenever you're prepping potatoes, make sure you have a bowl of water nearby to plop them into. So for our chips, I wanna go super thin. Doesn't matter how good your knife skills are. Something like this, oh, it's tight. Ham screws everything on so tight. Like every jar feels like brand new. Do we need ham? This is more sabotage. Ham?
Oh, it's not. It's the rust.
Oh, I thought it was sabotage.
No.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We just lost 6 minutes. Yeah, I think mandolins are great tools. I do not recommend doing it barehanded the way I am. I think it's better to use a glove. Okay, that's good. I feel like that's good. Just watch your fingies. 2 potatoes make a lot of chips, huh? We should get into the potato chip business. It seems like a good return on your investment. Cool. Let's go a little thicker. For the tortilla, you totally can just do it by hand, but since I've already got this out, might as well. Yeah, that's good. So, scant 1/4 inch, would you say? One more. Ooh, okay, cool. We did it. The dangerous part of today is over. So now I'm gonna add olive oil. You don't need to fully cover it, like 3/4 of the way is good because as it cooks, it will shrink down. So you wanna find that sweet spot where the oil is just like gently simmering. If you cook them too high, they're gonna fry. Onions, that's what we're doing next, onions. So we're gonna do like a trio of onions. It's a very, very dirty vegetable. You really got to get in there. Make sure. These are very clean though, I think maybe because they're young leeks. I don't normally make tortilla with russet potato. I think I use more like a Yukon Gold. You really can do this with whatever potato and whatever onion. It's just not, you know, it might not be traditional. What are we doing next? Just like when you're rinsing rice, swish it around a little bit with your fingers to help remove some of that surface starch. That's the reason we're doing this, so our potato chips don't get too dark before they get crisp. Ideally, I like to soak my potatoes overnight. They look good though, huh? Look at that, beautiful. I couldn't slice that with a knife. Okay, we're gonna let this hang out until we're ready. Oh, let me get this oil for my chips hot. Potato chips, I want them to be kind of light colored, so we're not going for super high temp. That's doing its thing. I'm gonna beat my eggs with some salt for this guy. Spanish tortilla and this like tapa spread is one of our pretty standard meals. I think 5 is good. 6? 6, we'll do 6. We're not cooking a whole lot of stuff, and you feel like you got a nice, really big spread without a whole lot of work. A little bit of black pepper. I don't think black pepper is traditional, but I like it. Let me prepare some things. Yes, so I'm gonna supplement this meal with some canned fish, and we're gonna really feel like we're in Spain. It's gonna be great. I always freshen up my canned fish with a little bit of olive oil, just because the stuff in the can is really fishy, so I like a little fresh splash. What do I got, 27 minutes? That's what my timer says. Does that sound accurate? For the mussels, I'll do a little silk chili. Okay, 1 done. Nailed it. Okay, we'll do a little paprika here. Let's see how you guys are doing. Yeah. Those feel tender. This is where everything could go wrong. I know it's a lot of oil, but you can reuse this and make tortilla over and over again. Stir our potatoes right into the egg. And it's gonna warm everything up. It's gonna cook it a little and it's gonna get the egg nice and warm, and that's okay. Do you think this is gonna fit in that skillet? This is the question. Hey, I think we nailed it. So we're gonna cook it until it's mostly set on the stovetop, and then I'm gonna finish it in the broiler. Salad spinner, a big fan. So I'm just drying off the potatoes a bit so they don't sputter too much when they go to fry them. Because oil and water, they don't like each other. I don't know if you've heard. They're not good together. You don't want to get too crazy. Don't throw too much in there at once, because the temperature of your oil is going to really come down. And then once they're in there, get in there and kind of stir. 20 minutes. I might make it. So you know that they are crisp when the bubbling kind of subsides. This is getting wild. Maybe I pushed it a little too hard. Okay, I think it's ready to go in the oven. I'm gonna grab a tray though. Cook until the top sets. We're right under a broiler, so I think it'll just be like 3 minutes. Fresh potato chips can't really be beat. I forgot about this guy. This one's done. I'm gonna let this have a sec to chill. I wasn't going for that much color, but it'll be okay. 7 minutes. All right, what can I do in 7 minutes? Okay, so fryer oil disposal, should we talk about it? I think it's a useful thing.
That's what we're gonna do in our last 7 minutes.
maybe not. Let me do my olives. Let's do the olives. So I put some of my leftover potato oil in there. I'm gonna add a couple cloves of garlic and then a little bit of lemon zest. Ideally, let this sit overnight or maybe even a couple of days. You can make a big batch and just have it hang out in your fridge. Okay, we marinated some olives. I'm gonna skip the spinach. I'm gonna do a really simple little tomato salad. This isn't the plate I wanted. Guys, focus. Presentation is important. A little tomato situation. Oh, Ham hasn't assisted in this one at all, huh? Oh God, that was a little heavy on the vinegar. Oh God. We're making it happen. This is where dreams come true. A little paprika. Okay, I love this snack because you take chips that are fried and then you coat them in butter. We'll do a little saffron. Once this gets a little bit foamy, I'm gonna go ahead and add the chips. I don't like to add them too early because we wanna make sure the water that's in the butter has time to cook off, or otherwise it makes the chips soggy. And you just give it a quick little tossy toss, and that's it. So the way they do it is in a wok. My wok's in the bedroom closet. I should have pulled it out earlier, I forgot. Honey butter chips, and then I'll put the ice cream on like right before we eat it so it doesn't melt. Baguette. Dinner. How over am I? 70 minutes. Maybe it should be a 70-minute challenge.
Hello.
Welcome to Club Sohla.
Club Sohla.
So the ingredient was potatoes. So I made a tortilla. You can't just make a tortilla. So we've got a few other things for our Spanish tapas night. A little marinated Castelvetrano olive, the only olive that matters.
Are they marinated in potatoes?
They're marinated in the potato oil.
Okay.
Left over after cooking.
Okay.
And then they had some tomatoes at the market, and then a potato chip dessert.
My favorite kind of dessert.
And baguette.
Wow.
What I like about it is that you can just have it sit at room temperature. Hey, that looks pretty
Look at
good.
that. That looks awesome.
This is like a totally normal dinner that we eat all the time.
Yeah.
There was also green vegetable, which didn't make it.
We've got the potatoes.
We have the potatoes.
That's what matters.
I made the potato components within the hour.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Right?
That's how I'm gonna judge it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm going in here.
Oh, that looks really good.
Super creamy on the inside.
Yeah, it's really, really luscious. You can really taste all that olive oil and how everything was really nicely, slowly cooked.
A little bread.
Yeah.
Put a little fishy on here. Dunk in some of this oil. It's good.
Whoa.
You don't taste the potato.
Since you usually want to have olives with a tortilla, that's a great way to use the oil. Just toss some olives in it.
Okay, honey butter chip time. So these are best eaten hot. They've cooled down a little, so they're kind of sticking together, but it'll be fine. I added some saffron, orange zest, and we got lavender honey from the market, which they said would be nice and floral. And then there you go.
Ooh, that's exciting. That looks really good.
The time has come. What's not to like? Sweet, salty, crunchy, creamy, hot, cold, has everything. You guys should make this. You don't have to make your own chips. The challenge with the potato is just that you can do so many things, and I guess narrowing down something that I can do in an hour. But yeah, I mean, this is tasty. This is a meal we make all the time. I am finishing my bowl of honey butter chips. This is the most I've eaten on camera before. Because there's no reason to stop.
This is good.
Potato chips with ice cream.